But first you have to get connected and then do the God's work. And that connection is only through your spirit when you become absolute and you have the truth within you as a built-in awareness. Is the awareness that becomes the truth. So the first quality of the spirit is that you become the truth, that you know the truth, that you take a stand on the truth. The second thing, the nature of spirit, is that he's chitta, he's the attention. He's the attention, means when you become spiritually enlightened, your attention becomes enlightened. Now enlightenment, what we understand of these lights is that the lights are falling here and we can see things, that's all. But this attention which is being enlightened acts. It works. It has got loops. It has got weapons. It works. You have to see for yourself how your attention works. Today there was somebody who went and told one of the Sahaja Yogini that I was sitting there and I was getting all negative thoughts and was feeling horrible in my hands, and I don't know why it was happening in the program. So she said, here you have come to pay attention to Mother and to her work and pay attention to your spirit. But if you are paying attention to all the rest of the people here, then you are going to catch them. It's a very simple thing. Where is your attention? Ask this question. This is a very common question in an Indian home. A mother will ask the child, where is your attention? The basis of Indian life is Chitta Nirodha, is to fix your attention in a proper way. Where is your attention? Is it on your spirit or is it on somebody else? Like my brother is sitting here, my mother is sitting there, oh, that woman is very bad, she is jealous of me, all this nonsense. Where is your attention? When you get realized, then you start seeing through the window of the spirit. Your position changes. As you are looking at me now, then you come back here and start looking at you this way. Till you are realized, you are sitting before me. But once you are realized, you come here and see others. From there, that's your foot. Nobody can touch you there. From there you see others. Your attention is detached. So the attention becomes enlightened after realization. You pay attention to anything, it works. It does work, no doubt. You try. Those who have got realization should try this. Try your attention. But attention has to be pure. You have to purify your attention. And the best way to purify it is to keep your Agya Chakra open. When this center is open, which is the center of Christ, which I have shown that it can only open through the Lord's Prayer, after realization. When you open that, then you are in that state where your attention is divine. And you'll be amazed how things work out. Even the smallest things, the material things, the useless things, and the great things, and the subtle and subtlest, and how you start growing. So the growth is to be achieved by purifying your attention. And to purify this attention is to keep your Agya Chakra open and be in thoughtless awareness. You watch something, you don't think about it. Zen said the same thing, but I think people didn't understand. See, before realization, it's like telling about colors to a blind man. Zen said the same thing. You watch a thing without thinking about it. They created patterns which didn't mean anything, which you see it without thinking. But that's only possible after realization. So the thinking process minimizes and you start witnessing. The higher state than that of attention is that you jump into nirvikalpa samadhi, into the state of doubtless awareness. Now it is not doubtlessness because you have argued it out or anything, but it is a state where you are doubtless about things. I mean, the way you speak, the way you behave, the way your attention is, you can make it out that I am doubtlessly there. The discrimination becomes so sharp that you can just say this is so and so and so. There's no fanaticism about it. As I told you this morning, that if a blind man crosses over something and says, oh, there's a snake here, and he believes it's a snake, he believes that it's a snake, that's fanaticism. Because he has no eyes to see and he believes it's a snake, he says, oh, there is a snake here, I believe. But a person who has eyes sees, no, it's a rope. It's just a rope. And he says, no, it's not. It's a rope. But he has eyes. And when he says with his eyes, which can see that it's a rope, he means it, the truth. Then he is not a fanatic, but he's standing on the truth. This subtle difference people don't understand. Fanaticism comes through blindness, and the truth comes through realization. And at any cost you will not give up the truth. Then the third thing happens is the joy, that you are in joy all the time. You cannot keep serious for more than 2 minutes. It's very difficult to keep serious. The sense of humor is so beautiful. You never use vulgarity or hurting things or personal remarks, but the whole thing is so beautiful. When you speak, people feel the flowers are throwing their fragrance at you. Every action that you do creates joy, ripple of joy. Every movement you do, every vision you see gives you joy. That time you feel perfected. When you see a picture which is beautiful, immediately you go into thoughtless awareness. And the complete joy of that creation starts dropping on you. You just feel the joy. Then you become silent. You don't speak much. You don't think. You become the joy. Ananda. That's the perfect state in which you should be. It's so beautiful that you want to be there all the time. This joy is the movement of your ocean of love. It's the beautiful movement of the clouds that you see. It's fantastic. You just get drenched into it. And you do everything for love's sake. And you don't think you're doing it for love's sake. You do not feel that way. You just do it because it's so joy-giving that it is the greatest thing. You may have anything in the world, will not be that much joy-giving as this joy of the spirit which you become. You never feel lonely. You are never bored. Whether you are alone or with anyone, you are in joy. One should understand that if you get your self-realization, or if somebody says that they are giving you to some positive lines, you should know, are you peaceful within you? Are you joy? Forget about the collective consciousness. Is your health all right? That's the minimum of minimum. The whole system changes. I just say that all of you should achieve that state of joy by the time I come here next year. And I hope you grow into it by taking up a stand on the truth. Grow into it. You progress into it. It's so wonderful and so beautiful, and that's what your Father wants you to have. He's the most generous Father. He can't enjoy His kingdom unless and until He has given it to you, that He has made you sit on His throne. That's the greatest joy that He wants to have. And that's what you should achieve. That's what you should have. That's your right to have. This is what is self-realization. You become just the master. You don't have to consult anyone, you know it. You have to just consult your spirit through your vibratory awareness, and you know it.